having a good time with my buddies. And, well, yeah. Hey, what's up guys? David here, and I'm with Mr. Federico from Formula Drift, and we're here to talk about pretty much one-of-a-kind Ferrari drift car that everybody's been talking about. Mr. Federico, thank you for letting me talk to you.
Thank you for coming in by.
And I just wanted to basically get your backstory, because you're kind of like a hidden legend right now, because they see the Ferrari, they see you sliding it, and you doing all these things, having all this technical skill and everything, yet they don't interview you that much yet and all this. And so what background do you come from, and what brought you to this out of all things?
All right, let's start from somewhere, and I try to make it as simple and easy to understand as possible. Okay, I start drifting in 2004.
Okay, so that's the first year it was here in the US, which is a coincidence. Yeah,
there you go. I started drifting in 2004, like officially, because I put the car sideways from when I'm like 14, 15. About doing donuts and stuff. And I participate 2005, 6, and 7 to the Italian drifting championship, but it was like roots. Okay,
right, as tight knit as it gets.
Yeah, we were doing something. We were trying to keep them sideways. Okay, but it was nice. It was a good beginning. Then I started traveling Europe, participating to some of the European drifting events around. And when I was in Greece, I met Sleepy, you know, that is a Team Orange manager.
Yeah.
And I got the chance to go to Japan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And race for Team Orange, that I think you well know.
Yeah.
And be part of their team that is still now a really important, absolutely, a really important part of what I do.
So Italy.
Yep.
Grassroots.
Yep.
Then straight to Japan, like the homeland of drifting.
Straight to Japan, and the most hard way, you know, like wax on, wax off. An amazing experience.
Right.
I remember it with big pleasure, and I had the chance also to tell a bit more about the story in a more back interview that I did the first before coming actually to USA. Of course, today I'm here in USA. We already did Long Beach. We already did Orlando. People saw Fiorella from live.
Right.
The world saw, unfortunately, what happened in Long Beach. Okay. But also before the fire, she was like the topic. Everybody was talking about it. So.
Well, I mean, we went from 10 years ago only having 240s.
Yep.
Everything from Tanner Faust's Passat, you know, Volkswagen Passat.
Yes.
Then the Mustangs really came out, coming strong with the Roush Yates motors and stuff like that. When you were like, what's the next level of what Pro 1 drifting could be, I don't think anybody expected a Ferrari out of all things, because Turek did that swap with the 86.
Yep.
And you know, that's kind of a fun demo car just to move around in. But when it came to actual competition, and then you pull up and that badge shows up, it's like, where have we gone? You know, coming from just small little Miatas and S chassis and stuff. So what drew you to going to as high as it could? You know what I mean?
Challenge and a chance. You know? So a challenge that every kind of chance in life or goal that you can achieve, it becomes anyway a challenge after, to keep it going, keep it growing, and make it real. It's a challenge. So I took the challenge when the chance the chance was there, okay, as an idea of very tight friends that we had the idea, and they mainly had the idea, Sean and Andrea, of bringing some GT motorsport, you know, like track GT,
right? Like GT2,
GT3, okay,
stuff like that.
Taste in what is the drifting world.
Big boy stuff is your motor, especially. The motor is twin supercharged.
Yes.
And makes what, right above 900 about?
Yes.
And but I think what's also cool is today we are at Caffeine Octane, which is this massive event here in Atlanta. It's our version of Cars and Coffee. About 18,000 people show up, and we were just hounded all day around your car. And I was asking questions to George of GMG, who's helping out on this team. He's going to be at a lot of events, and he also helps out Turek occasionally. But when he's not working with Turek, he works with you. How did this guy meet this guy?
A friend of mine who reached out on social media looking for somebody to move a trailer for a driver, and there was at STR Wheels. Went over there, immediately hit it off, had a good connection. Offered to bring the car over here, offered my services. Me and Alan got the car here. We went over it, saw a couple things.
The car started getting love.
Exactly. The car started getting love.
More than what added to my love.
We had a little bit of extra time, so we went over and repolished all the piping. You know, kind of give her a little bit of a
Americanized
it.
Americanized it.
Mini makeover, you know. So this season we'll be doing all of his track support. GMG will be with him at every event. We'll be doing logistics for him. So hopefully we'll have a good season this year.
Yeah.
And I think it's really cool that George and Alan of GMG are now working with you.
It's awesome.
But also the fact that I asked you guys a question, you know, for example, parts have to be pretty tough to get for this, right?
It's all custom made.
That's what I mean. So
I mean, apart the chassis that we kept, an amazing chassis that you get from the factory.
Yeah.
You don't have to
straight from the dealership.
You don't have to teach nothing to them. Okay. These two things. So chassis and engine.
Okay.
Is as mom made her.
Yeah.
Okay. And we just double supercharge her. Put a Hollinger 6 gear with a clutch. So I can pull my handbrake and do all my stuff.
And not even have to worry about all this stuff. And then you can just rip it. And
custom made steering angle that we're still developing, but we already have a very good result.
Yeah, but who would have thought there'd be an angle kit on a Ferrari?
True,
you know, like
true.
that just makes me it makes me laugh just thinking about it, because
I actually sat down and searched for it, you know, on internet.
I'm sure, yeah.
I said, you know, like
and I'm sure
drift kit.
Yeah, in Google you're probably like, this does not exist.
Exactly, it answered back,
Same with the other platforms. I mean, angle kits were just kind of something people made at home.
Absolutely.
And now it's funny how your car is so top level, but at the same time it takes grassroots techniques in order to make it work.
Exactly.
So that's what's so cool. And plus, you never hear the term twin supercharged often. You know, it's usually just that one procharger, blower, whatever it is, either a root style twin screw, but you're just like, well, let's put two of them on there, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
So does it have, does it feel like it's naturally aspirated since it hits
very
so hard?
similar, yeah.
So it doesn't feel like you're in and out of boost all the time, so it just hits
It has
hard.
Of course very little turbo lag, if you want to call it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's nothing.
with
also
the centrifugal blower,
more revs, more boost.
Right.
The boost isn't high, super high. It's like a 0.5 bar.
When it comes to drifting in other countries,
yeah,
and then coming here,
yeah,
what do you think is the biggest difference with the league in general? And is the driving more aggressive? Is it more intense? Or is it better goals?
A little bit different on a few things, but the concept is very similar.
That's
I
good.
mean, as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Be smooth. Listen to the judges.
Yeah.
You know, and when we follow, stay as close as possible.
Yeah.
Not chasing with less angle.
Chase is not a race in this situation.
So,
yeah.
Exactly. So the rules are pretty similar.
That's good.
Here, for sure, the show factor that is very important in any drift competition.
Right.
The show factor here is a big deal. Scraping the wall, jumping, doing,
like at Long Beach,
wheeling,
people on purpose, you know, at Long Beach, hit the wall. They go as hard as they can, and they're just like, look how ballsy I am, like as much as I can.
So that is a point of view that actually I also had some chats with other drivers and everything.
Yeah.
because before actually, yeah, we had that big accident, but we did qualify, and we actually brushed the wall, in qualify, and people would have thought I would have kept far from the wall, or I would have smashed it. You know, there is a fair line in between. Ripping off half of the car in the wall,
and then just kind of grazing it.
Yeah,
right.
Of course, it's a bit more gambling trying to brush it because you don't know after. Let's say a quarter of a foot, where are you?
Yeah, I mean, especially because this car seems pretty long too.
It is. I'm getting used to especially the front where I am, because it's
long hood, big V12,
I'm really in the back.
Massive motor.
I'm really in the back.
Because you've had experience in other cars like the Evo you're telling me about, and other kinds of racing and drifting. But the Evo and a Altezza, which over here is a Lexus, you've had these experiences, and now you're just like, here's the flashy, awesome thing, but at the same time, let me share it with you, and at the same time, enjoy watching it and hearing it, because when this thing starts up, it sounds unlike any other drift car.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, of course, different opinions on the car, but it's so obvious that it's a yes by 80% of the people. You know, it's so obvious, you understand? So you really can express a very accessible beauty for all the car lovers, even if she is what she is. Right. A beautiful Ferrari.
Well, there's those videos online of people drifting their exotics like in the snow or goofing around, and people go, I like that guy.
Yes.
It's not just another guy who bought the car and just garaged it and said, I'm scared of putting miles on it. And you know, it's like, I like that guy because he bought the car, he enjoys the car, and even though it might get scratched up, it doesn't matter. Also, you have dual caliper setup in the back, which I noticed with the e-brake, which is cool because it's weird seeing two Ferrari calipers on here, and the massive front brakes as well. One last thing is the Ferrari flag, or the flag on the side, the Italian flag. And I love how, so he basically embedded it in, and it kind of goes with the shape of the fenders and everything. So, I'm sure that's kind of cool when you're over here, kind of going back to your roots, going, look where I've come, and I have this awesome flag on the side.
I really like my country. It's a beautiful place. I'm sure that we have many things in common as landscapes and many other beautiful things. I always want to remember also the nationality of the car and myself and all the things we're doing, so it's beautiful.
Well, on that note, thank you so much. I
My
appreciate
pleasure.
it. It was
thank
great
you for
talking
your time.
to you. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So, in the comments below, we don't care if you're mean or not. put in the comments below what you think about a drift Ferrari. Do you think that it took it a little too high? But I personally think if you can do it, why not? Whatever. That's my personal opinion. But let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys next time. And good luck at Road Atlanta, buddy.
Thank you very much, man.
And make sure to check out Federico on all his social, all that good stuff. I'll put it in the description. And make sure to check out GMG as well. They are a big help to this guy. So thanks to them for inviting me for this amazing opportunity.
Yes.
So see you guys later.
Bye,
Hit
guys.
the subscribe
Thank
button.
you very much.
Bye-bye. Hey guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video with Mr. Federico. He was an awesome guy to hang out with, even behind the scenes, and I got to know a lot more about drifting and everything else, so it was an amazing opportunity. And I just want to let you guys know that this video was sponsored by the YouTube sponsor button. It's a brand new feature here on YouTube. It's been used on other platforms such as Twitch. It's essentially the same exact thing, to where you have people sponsor your channel in order to do really cool stuff just like today. And if you were to click that YouTube sponsor button on my channel, you would get exclusive live streams and podcasts, and you'd be supporting all of us. But don't worry, if you don't subscribe, nothing else changes. Everything is completely normal, and there's nothing to worry about. And you can cancel at any time in case you wanted to. So thank you all so much for watching once again, and have a great day. Thank you for everything. Goodbye.